Good morning. Hey, it's Whetu here. Uh, just giving you a call all the way from Brisbane, and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Um, Funny thing is I was lying in bed getting ready to go to the gym, and all of a sudden I realised, oh, help! I'm about to do Beyond the Walls with City Rock. So I'm in my rawness today. So hopefully you don't mind that. And so this morning, the topic that I'm just going to be speaking on is church beyond the walls. Um, Funny thing is that when Pastor Carol actually asked me to do this, I my, I was thinking about it, and there were so many like brain explosions going off in my head. I was wondering kind of like which context, which line, which direction, what I might want to say this morning, just to encourage. But as you can see, one of the things I wrote is in my title, and my thoughts, my ideas this morning was something that says, like a new song for a new Exodus beyond the walls. And there's a scripture in Exodus chapter 15 that as a young Christian, when I grew up, we sang this song, and it says, it was a song that says, "I will sing unto the Lord, for He is gloriously triumphed, and the horse and rider has been thrown into the sea." And this song was a song that Moses and the Israelites sang when they actually came out of Egypt. And what was behind them was something like their old Egypt, the past, and that God was taking them on to something new. What I like about this is that God, in the whole of the context of the exit, was that God was working behind the scenes, doing things that allowed the people to be able to kind of go forward. And and now the people of Israel, Moses, they are now able to look forward to like an open space. And really within that open space context is the fact that there is freedom. Galatians chapter 5 verse 1 really helps us to see that it's for freedom that Christ has set us free. So as they looked forward to their new story, their new space where God had taken them to, one of the first things they did was they actually sang this new song. It was a new song of deliverance, a new song of triumph, a new song that God was, doing something new in their presence, in them. And so here Moses and Israel were on, in a valley, in a place of newness. And now what lay before them was a land that God was leading them into, and really what limited them would be only I guess their faith, and also their, not necessarily faith, maybe it's just their realization, or their imagination of what God can do in this space, what God can actually do in this moment. And so as Moses
I didn't get that.
and
Could you
the
try again?
sorry, Siri's going off. As Moses and the Israelites looked forward, the excitement that entered into their hearts, the joy that entered in, would have been something amazing. I can also imagine, people like when Peter jumped out to the boat. I was telling this to Pastor Sri yesterday, is that not the story about Peter jumping out of the boat in faith, but sometimes it's not necessarily, when it comes to faith, about us leaping into something, but resting into something. And allowing God to go before us, and allowing God to do His work. So what I wanted to just do was this morning is just kind of like maybe open up a bit of dialogue and a bit of context to saying, you know, church beyond the walls is a great space, and I love the photograph that's in there because it does talk, and all you see is the open space that is before us. Um, and with that open space definitely comes a new kind of song, a new kind of narrative, a new description of, you know, of the grace, the mercy, the love that God has, and that God is there for each and every one of us to enter into something new. Anyway, I just want to say bless you. Um, have an amazing day. I'm off to the gym, so I just wanted to say take care, and from yesterday's weather, look like stay warm too. I hope it is warm there, but God bless. Bye.